Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your prediction for the second quarter of 2026. We are looking at April, May, and June. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else, and be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Aquarius collective now. Not sure why my chair is stuck today, but tapping into the Aquarius collective now for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Aquarius need to know for the second quarter of 2026 for April, May, and June? We'll get one more shuffle here for you. Thank you. For April, you have the Chariot. You have the Sun. Two cards came out, and we'll take them. Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. For May, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Devil, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. And for June, you have the Death or Rebirth card, Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Whoa. Your overall energy here for the second quarter is the Page of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles to the Tower. That leaves the Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a rebirth energy here for the Aquarius collective. For some of you, it's career and finance. For others of you, love and romance. For some of you, this could be health related. And in that respect, I see improvement. I don't give health readings. Please check with your physician. Let's clarify this more now. We are using the After Tarot deck. The images in this deck are different, and as a result, the meanings change, and we'll go through them as necessary for your reading. Let's clarify this here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. For the second quarter of 2026, April, May, and June, we are clarifying the Chariot, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles combined, Eight of Wands, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, Death or Rebirth, Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Chariot is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun, two cards came out, and we're going to take them. Ace of Cups to the Hermit. Well, look at you. Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Fool. You literally cannot make this up. May, Eight of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Wands. The Devil is clarified by the King of Swords. There you are in your power. The Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Wands. In June, Death and Rebirth, clarified by the Tower. We have the Tower here as well. Okay, Six of Wands, clarified by the King of Wands. We have a King to the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Devil. Okay. I feel like you're getting out of your own way when it comes to being happy. Temperance, the Emperor, and the World card. I knew you were moving on to a new cycle. Five of Wands, Queen of Swords. There's that Death card again, and Judgment. Aquarius placements are on the move. So in April, what do we have? The Chariot to the Wheel of Fortune. Sun clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. And then we have Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles to the Fool card. This new chapter, this new beginning of my life, do I really want to move towards it? You're giving considerable thought in the month of April. Is this the direction I want to go in? Again, whether it's career and finance, love and romance, relocation for some of you with that Chariot card, there's just a feeling of, am I ready for the next chapter? Do I really want to invest in the next chapter? How much of myself do I want to invest in the next chapter? What do I want to do differently in my life in the next chapter? Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, heavy, heavy contemplation about how much do I nurture this new beginning. The Sun, you have identified what makes you happy. The type of life, the type of job, the type of partnership, what overall emotional as well as financial contentment and abundance looks like for you. That Hermit energy is shining that lantern right onto the Ace of Cups. It's like you figure out the secret sauce of what you want your future to look like. The Chariot to the Wheel of Fortune. And with all of that knowledge and all of that contemplation, you decide in the month of April, I'm going for it. It's like you are a little bit similar to the Aries reading. Maybe some of you have some Aries placements, your Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I think Aries reading was something like they were removing the chains from their chariot and like now finally moving forward on something similar energy. Not exact, but quite similar. Holding myself back, contemplating, thinking everything out, every last detail. And then it's like, yep, I'm ready to move forward. In May, you're moving forward. You have the Eight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. You have the Devil to the King of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. You are determined to make this work. The Devil is a Saturnian energy. That is Saturn in Capricorn. Your opinion here is, if I stay dedicated to this, if I really make an effort, I will achieve this new objective or this new goal. I will be successful with this new plan. So you are, I don't want to say obsessed. It could border obsession. So be careful with that. And we're going to clarify that more for you. But this seems to be, I know the direction I'm going in. Now I'm pouring some real pentacle resources into that: time, love, money, commitment, etc., etc. I don't want it to fail. I don't want this next chapter to fail. In June, we have a Tower. Death to the rebirth to the Tower. Definitely going to clarify this. Six of Wands to the King of Wands. I don't feel like it's a negative Tower, because look at you feeling all victorious after this Tower occurs. And then Ten of Cups to the Devil. Again, you're unshackled. You're unchained. The Devil card in the After Tarot deck, these individuals are unshackled from the podium that the Devil presides over. So it's like, now you're free to move about the cabin. Now you're free to really pursue this new beginning. Let's begin to clarify. Okay, let's use your deck here. I'd like to clarify the Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. Little hesitation, little apprehension, lots of contemplation. Why the Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles there? One more shuffle. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune again. Do I want to do this? Do I want to move forward? Am I ready? Three of Cups and Judgment. So bottom of the deck, Star. Is this my wish fulfillment? Will this make me happy? Will relocating make me happy? Will staying in this partnership make me happy? Will putting myself out there and entering a new connection make me happy? It's a big life change here, okay? I'm not, this is no joke. This is changing jobs, changing career paths, entering a connection, deciding to stay in a connection and take it to the next level, if you will. This is no joke, and that's why you're spending so much time in April really combing through or sifting through even the facts here, all internal to you in that Hermit to the Judgment energy. I don't know if other people are involved or if you're talking to other people, but this seems to be a decision that you're making on your own. What is happiness? What direction do I have to go in to acquire and maintain that happiness? Am I ready to do this? Am I ready to do this? You know what this reminds me of? If you have ever had a pool, whether it's in ground or above ground, that first time for that season that you decide to jump in the pool, it's still a little chilly out, right? The sun hasn't really been able to like fully warm the water. You know, when you hit the water, it'll be refreshing, but it'll be cold. It'll take a little bit to get used to it. You're sort of building up the nerve while you're standing, you know, on the ladder or you're on the diving board. There's just this feeling of, should I jump in? Should I jump in? Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? And then it's like, let's do this. Clarify the Fool, the new beginning. Clarify the Fool. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Fool is being clarified by the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. I'm ready, because the three in the After Tarot deck, the Three of Swords, the swords are out of the heart. So there's no emotional or mental reservation. This is all fire energy. Some of you may have a lot of fire in your chart. Again, I go back to that Aries reading. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Yep. Pinch your nose, whatever it is that you do before you jump in the pool, you're jumping in the pool. Even though you know it might be a little bit chilly, you're choosing to jump in the pool in the month of April. So the dating pool, the job pool, taking this relationship to a higher level of commitment, you're ready for the fresh chapter, the fresh start, the new start. You know, it may not be easy, but you are wholeheartedly invested in it. May's a little interesting here. I want to clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands here for May. This is another energy. That's not your energy. You're here as King of Swords to the Devil. So tell me about the Eight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. Wow, Queen of Wands clarifying the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let me clarify now the Queen of Wands. Clarify that Queen of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands is clarified by Page of Wands, King of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands could be King of Wands. I don't read body parts. This person does not know what you are contemplating here. The decision that you're making to move, to relocate, to ask them out on a date, to take the relationship with them to a higher level of commitment, you know, change your job. This person does not know, but you do inform them of it. There is something here of you informing them. It's like they don't know. In that Two of Swords, this is the moon in Libra. So what you've been working on is hidden in the shadow of the moon. Libra being the house of partnership. So whoever this person is to you, a friend, family member, someone you're interested in, your boss, your lover, your spouse, this person does not know the decision here that you're making. But then it appears here you're making the choice to inform this Queen of Wands of what you're doing. Page of Wands, there's a communication here between the two of you. King of Cups to the Ten of Wands, which in this deck actually is the Ace of Wands. So this person seems to have a sense of relief that you're deciding to do this. So I feel like this is a very supportive energy for you in the month of May. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? You just heard devils in the details. So yes, you are having this conversation. You're telling this person the truth. For some of you, it's in regards to relocation or the partnership. Again, we have justice there. That's Libra energy. So it's something here that affects this person as well. So maybe you're informing your partner or your spouse or the family that you've got this great idea to relocate in that Four of Wands. Or how about we buy a summer home? You know, it could be something like that. I have a new job opportunity. I've been thinking about it. I didn't want to say anything until I made the decision. I made the decision. I'm moving forward with the new job opportunity. Asking this person out on a date. It's like you're not giving them any indication until you actually do it. So there's just a feeling here. You have a very supportive energy here. They feel relieved when you tell them this. Whatever that decision is for you in April. Tell me about the Devil. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by the Two of Wands. Future planning. You are wholeheartedly dedicated. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. And the Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. So you're making the choice here in the month of May. It's almost like you're telling this person, this is what I want for us, or this is what I want to do for us, or this is what I think we should do. This is very much future planning. I've thought about this for a long time. In that Five of Swords, this person's holding their head, and this person is in the background. So I feel like maybe they suspected that this was your decision or something that you wanted to do, but they weren't quite sure. There definitely is something here of the devil's in the details. So again, I felt this energy from the beginning. You had to sift through the details before you went and told the family, the friend, the parent, the lover, the boss, whatever this final decision here is of yours. It's like you had to mull it over. You had to think about all the different scenarios and the details before you could verbalize it to that person. Clarify the King of Swords energy. That's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. And for me, Queens exist in the present because they are processing the past. Kings take action. It's not a masculine versus feminine. No hierarchical bullshit here. It's just the way I see the suit of cards. So again, you're ready to take action. You're now ready to verbalize this to this person and may, this is what I'm doing, or this is what I would like to do, or us to do. Tell me about that King of Swords energy. Okay, we had a bunch of flippers and we're going to take them, even though it's a lot. Let's take a look at them. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. There's the communication. Three of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to put them back in the deck. We're going to re-clarify. This is without a doubt you telling this individual, we're moving forward, or I'm changing jobs. You're asking them out on a date. There's something here. You're the one initiating this. This is your contemplation, your decision. You're deciding to move forward. You're informing this person after the fact, weeks or maybe even a month later, and you're telling them you're moving forward. You are accepting this Ace of Pentacles. You are planting it in the ground. And like I said, this person is Ace of Pentacles. That is the truth. And this person is supporting you. Clarify that King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. This is like I thought it over. Clarify that King of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Swords clarified by Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. You've thought it over. This is what you want to do. This is your judgment call. I'm changing jobs. I'm changing industries. This person is supportive, so I don't think they're giving you any flack. You just seem to be very clear about this is what you want to do. I'm asking you out on a date. It's not maybe, do you want to? You're very clear about what your intentions are here. This could even be for some of you, let's say you're in a long-term partnership. You could be telling your person, I think it's best if we relocate. I've thought about it. I've looked at different options. I've sifted through all of the, you know, pros and cons of it. I think it's best that we move forward. This person agrees with you. They're like, yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, World card. This is big for you, Aquarius. May is a very big month for you. As you move forward, this person is standing next to you, supporting you in this endeavor, this new job, this new idea you have. One more shuffle. Thank you. If you're asking this person out on a date, it's going extraordinarily well in the month of May. Five of Wands, there's no arguments. Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. Two of you are moving forward together. You're moving forward in a particular direction in your life, career and finance, love and romance. You have someone here by your side who's not arguing with you, fully supporting the decision here that you're making. June, let's clarify death and rebirth. Clarify death and rebirth here. Clarify death and rebirth here. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, Strength card. So if you've been thinking about, I'm going to just use that as an example, you've been thinking about changing your job or changing the industry, and you tell, let's say, your person this in May, then that's exactly what you're doing in June. You're changing jobs in June. If you're telling your person in April that you want to, you know, I think the two of us should move in together, and they're like, I think that's a great idea. You move forward with it in June. Guess what's happening? The two of you are moving in together. They with you, you with them. If you decide, you know what, I'm ready to start exploring new romantic partners, I want to start dating again, you're meeting someone, you find them to be highly attractive, you, whether you're masculine or feminine, you are approaching them, you're being bold and brave, you're moving forward on the date in June. You are fully emotionally invested in this partnership, albeit you're taking it slow, but you are very happy with the connection. If this is an existing partnership and there was any type of Three of Swords moment, there's reconciliation here. The two of you are moving forward. You're very adamant that you want this connection in June. The two of you are very happy together. So I can't read this in a bad way whatsoever. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, there's your Ten of Cups. So you're at the new job. You're in the new relationship. The current relationship is blossoming. That Queen of Pentacles, where you didn't know if you wanted to do this and you gave a long time, you know, you considered whether or not you wanted to truly invest in this new beginning. In June, you are investing. We have the Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. I decide to do it. I tell one other person I'm doing it. They're very supportive. And in June, I am planting that seed in the ground. I am nurturing this new beginning. So again, starting the new job, enjoying the new relationship, or your current relationship going to a higher level of commitment. I knew that that wasn't a bad tower because the next card is you being exceedingly happy with where you're going. The Devil to the Ten of Cups. The chains are off the Chariot. I hate to repeat a line that I used in the Aries reading, but you are full steam ahead in June towards wish fulfillment. Clarify that Ten of Cups. This is your breakthrough epiphany moment here, that overall energy. Do I take the leap of faith? Page of Wands is the minor arcana card to the Fool card. Eight of Pentacles, do I want to do this? It's going to change my life. It's going to change my career path. It's going to change this romantic partnership or my love life in general. Do I really want to relocate? You seem, whatever this is, you are a hell yes towards this new chapter here. Clarify the Ten of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Cups is clarified by Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Some of you are relocating in June, or you're exploring relocating in June. Moving with your person, moving in with your person. Yeah, there's definitely something here at play. Or like I said, you're just starting the new job in June. Tell me about the devil energy here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The devil is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and Justice. Bottom of the deck, Empress. Emperor to the Empress. This is really phenomenal energy. So you have now started the new job in June. You are enjoying the new job in June. It is balanced. It is healthy for you. You're not worn out and tired at the end of the workday. You feel like this was the best transition you could have made moving forward with this job opportunity. Maybe some of you even changing industries altogether. Again, you have that very supportive person there. You're asking this person out on a date. You're very happy with this partnership. It's easygoing. It's relaxing. It does not remind you of any past connections that you've had. It's very balanced. The two of you are moving forward and you're making time for one another, but you're moving forward together here in the month of June. If this is your current relationship, you're mending any issues. Your person here seems to be very happy that you're giving the relationship, you know, another chance or whatever it is here. They're fully supporting this connection. The two of you are moving forward together. There's lots of talk here about where do we go from here. You're healed. They're healed. I have two sets of Four of Swords cards here. I dare a tarot reader to read this in a negative way. I don't have anything negative to say about this reading. Not that I'm looking for it, but it's a predictive reading, so you know how to work with the energies. This just seems to be really great. Provided you do this work in April of the introspection of what you want the next chapter of your life to look like, whether it's career and finance, love and romance, because, you know, this is energy is fluid. This can change. You don't have to do this. But provided you take the time to do this and then you decide to move forward, yeah, you have someone who's very supportive, and it looks like you're ending off the month of June with this person still by your side. Very balanced, moving forward, totally a new chapter in your life. And the After Tarot deck, the World card, does not show the four fixed signs in the corner. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and you, Aquarius. Instead, it has the four aces. So you're like working on, in a very balanced way, in a very tempered way, temperance to the Emperor, to the World card, you're manifesting this whole new chapter. Like you're wholeheartedly invested in this job, in this industry, in this connection, in this person. Let's get you some oracle cards, actually. We have a couple minutes here. We're only at the 22-minute mark. How does this person feel about you? Again, I don't know who this person is to you. Partner, spouse, friend, family member, business partner, lover. I don't know. Let's get a little bit more on how they feel about you. How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. How do they feel about you? Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands, and the Moon. This person was suspecting, is the feeling I get here, that you were contemplating something big here. They were worried because, again, I don't think you were communicating with them about your decision. So if you were interested in them in April, you gave them no sign or indication. Were they interested in you? Yes. But they kind of were waiting for you to like make the first move or show some interest or ask them out, even just ask them out to lunch or a coffee. If this is your current partner, did they want a, you know, passionate re-beginning, let's say, in the connection with you, or want the connection move forward? Yes, but it's like they were waiting for you to say something. They knew that you were contemplating something here. It's like they wanted to not apply any pressure on you, although they were concerned about what direction you were going to go in. Did you want to stay in the connection? Did you want to elevate the connection the way they do? If it's work here, your current job has an idea in April that you're looking to move on from them. But again, they're just waiting to hear from you. So this is someone who had some indication that you were contemplating something significant that would impact them in some way. And they were just on standby, no pressure, waiting for you to inform them or ask them. Anything else about this person? Anything else about this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Empress, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Same message, so I don't want to keep repeating myself. This person knew that in the right time, you would tell them, show interest, give your notice, take the relationship to a higher level of commitment. Again, there's something like that here at play. But this person was waiting for you to tell them what your decision here was, or what you had been contemplating. Let's get some oracle cards and we'll close it out with some kippers. 3 cards here for April, May, and June for the Aquarius Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Soulful Presence, Heart's Desire, Belonging, bottom of the deck, Exploration. Read them to you in a second. 3 cards here for April, May, and June for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Herbal Potion, Silent Stone, and Twilight Glow. Bottom of the deck, Enchanted Forest. April, Soulful Presence. Connect with your inner self, live in the present, and stand firm in your beliefs. That's what you're doing here. You're contemplating, do I want this new beginning, or what do I want the next chapter of my life to look like? Herbal Potion, create and heal. Your magic is potent. So again, I think you're trying to get an idea, trying to create this next chapter of your life. Yeah, you're not rushing into this decision, but when you decide to move forward, man, are you full steam ahead. Heart's Desire, ignite your inner passion and desires, driving you towards your dreams. That's what you're doing. There's your Ace of Wands. You're moving towards it, and you have someone here who's wholeheartedly supporting you in this, and you have Silent Stone, strength and silence, let your presence speak. So again, I feel like this person suspects, but you're not telling them much until the month of May for whatever reason. Maybe you just really wanted to make sure that's a direction that you wanted to go in, or you were really absolutely sure about them. And then you have in June, Belonging. Find your true place where you are loved and accepted for who you are. It's like all the pieces of the puzzle come together here in June. Like I said, you're totally on the new path in June, and you do have someone here who's working with you on this. You have Twilight Glow, embrace the in-between. Magic happens at twilight. Lots of reference here to magic, and I usually tie that word to manifestation. We saw that there with the World card. So I would be mindful of your thoughts over the course of next 3 months because it looks like they'll be quite potent when it comes to manifesting this next chapter. It's like your thoughts will become your reality. Just be aware of that. Let's get 2 cards here for April, 2 for May, and 2 for June for the Aquarius Collective. 2 cards for April. You have mature woman, mature man, and you have distant horizons. You could be the man, the woman, but again, you're thinking about your future. Could be relocation, could be changing jobs. This decision will impact you. It looks like it's a plan you want to set into motion. This is a timing card for me. So it's like over the course of the next 3 to 6 months, this is what you plan on doing. 2 cards here for May, please. Unexpected income came out on the side. I feel like that's the unexpected news that this person, again, intuitively wise, yes, they knew you were contemplating something, or you were going to ask them something or inform them of something. But I feel like this person's no pressure. And then you have gift also came out on the side. So it's like they were waiting to receive. Again, look at the unexpected, waiting to receive actual like intel from you, information from you. And then in June, 2 cards here for June for Aquarius. Child, there you go. You are birthing this new chapter here of your life. This card came flying out here this way, and you have great fortune. So you are birthing this new chapter. Privileged lady, concern, main female. Yeah, I think you're totally moving forward here on this new direction. You seem to have someone here who's very supportive of you. We have the Lovers for some of you. This could be a romantic partner. But look at you. You are full steam ahead after lots of contemplation. On your new chapter, you have someone here who's incredibly supportive of you, no pressure. It's like they were just waiting to get the green light from you. And once you provide that green light in June, the 2 of you are off to the races. So this looks really, really fantastic. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the next 3 months, April, May, and June of 2026. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.